Hello, Elizabeth. Good morning.
Good morning. Before we get too far into it, we should just introduce the pod because apparently last week we did not.
Oh my gosh. Hello, you guys, and welcome to another episode of The Sip. I'm Ryland Adams, of course, joined by...
Elizabeth home okay?
Did you glitch? What happened?
No, I didn't glitch.
All right.
I'm excited. I didn't sleep last night. You're getting sleepy Liz, even though I'm not in Colorado. What's good, girls?
Oh my gosh. I know we were going to be together, but we couldn't because Lizzie is a busy working girl and it's Thanksgiving week. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I mean, when this airs, Thanksgiving is right upon us. So I figured it's only fitting to
tomorrow.
Talk about. Yeah. So what are you going to do?
I'm going back to Arizona. I'm going to go feast on.
Wait, you're going back to
newborn.
Arizona? I want to tell you something. I'm a little offended because when I plan trips for you to come here, you're like, I can only do one night max. You're like, I max out at one night, and cut to you spending like 1 million nights in Arizona, and now you're going back to Arizona again.
Have a baby. If you have a baby, I'll stay 1 million nights in Colorado. I'll make you soups. I'll hold your hair while you breastfeed.
Oh my
have a baby.
Gosh. So you're going back. Are you staying at her house? And where's all your family? Like, what about Joe? What about Home Okay?
So Joe's mom lives in Arizona also, and she just had knee surgery. So we'll be staying with her and helping her out. Joe was actually in Arizona while I was helping his mom.
Oh, so it's like a family affair out there. And what about what about your other living situation?
My other husband? I'm leaving my other husband in the backyard.
No, he's going to be home alone on Thanksgiving.
I know. I feel bad about it. And I also is it too early to mention HelloFresh?
I mean, no. They are sponsoring today's video.
They're sponsoring today's video, but I ordered the HelloFresh Thanksgiving meal. So we're going to take that to Arizona, and I bought some oven to table dishes from Costco, and I'm going to do the damn thing. Yeah.
And if you want to save some money with your HelloFresh order, a link in the description section below. But you are an avid HelloFresher, which is hilarious
I'm a
to me.
HelloFresher. I just can't wait for HelloFresh to realize that and be like, we should send that Lizzie girl some free shit because there's nothing more than
I'll have the next one be sent over to you.
But I want to make my selections.
And are you? Oh God, are you making Thanksgiving dinner? Who's doing the deed?
I am. I do the deed. I do the deed.
Oh.
Yeah.
See,
I get my hands dirty.
I offered a household for everyone to arrive to, but I was like, I can buy something if you're missing it, but I don't even know if my stove works because I've never turned it on. So
stop. Wait. You said people should come to your house for Thanksgiving, but you're not going to make dinner?
That's how it's always been.
Said to me?
We've always gone.
You know, that's true. You always do this. You just get well, we ordered El Pollo Loco. There was mashed potatoes.
No, last year, okay, I got fancy last year and did a whole Bristol Farm spread because I was having Shane's family over, and I was like, okay, normally my parents come for Thanksgiving, and my mom will go to the grocery store with me and shop and cook in California for us, but with coronavirus, it didn't work out. So I ordered all the pre-made sides and everything from Bristol Farms, and I was like, but I'll do the turkey. And I fucking cooked that turkey for about 4 hours, and it still was bright pink inside, and we ordered turkey from Denny's.
Yeah, turkeys take forever to cook, baby. Oh.
I started it at 8 in the morning, and then Shane was like, I'm not eating that. I'm sorry. I love you. You tried so hard, but he Postmated Denny's turkey for us to have on the side of our meal because my turkey was such a flop. So honestly, it's for the best of everyone, and I think I'll go pick up a dessert, maybe. I don't know. I'll provide the alcohol.
So last year we hosted Thanksgiving, but we hosted it outside, and my mom and Joe's mom drove in, and they both stayed at Airbnbs for extended periods of time, a month each, and we made the meal, but something went wrong. Oh, I talked about this on the pod. We didn't season a goddamn thing. And when we sat down to eat, I started eating and I was like, oh no, I don't have any taste.
I forgot this podcast has existed since I forgot this existed since last Thanksgiving.
But I'm really looking forward to the HelloFresh meal.
Oh wait, you're using HelloFresh for Thanksgiving?
Yes, girl. That's why I brought it up. I got the HelloFresh Thanksgiving meal.
Oh my gosh, how iconic.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
It's gonna be sick.
I
It comes with like hors d'oeuvres and fucking like
okay, we
an
can't have
apple
the whole
crisp crumble. I know. I'm just saying. I'm here for it. HelloFresh. I also had it delivered to my baby mama's house, so they have been fed and taken care of. Which is like HelloFresh is really great for a family that's just had a baby and wants to continue eating.
Mm-hmm. Well, I wish everyone to have a happy Thanksgiving and full of fun. What are you thankful for?
Oh my God, what am I not thankful for?
You didn't think I was going to ask you what you were thankful for?
I know, it actually felt, I'm taking it back. Like, I'm thankful for you. I'm thankful for my audience. Love you guys. You're the fucking shiznat. I'm honestly thankful for everything. I'm literally thankful for every fucking thing in my life. And the only thing that would make me a little bit more thankful is if you let me leave today with that fake ass plant and that soap dish.
Oh my, I've been, okay. Well, we'll get into this in a minute
them?
because.
Do you need them?
I think this is starting to be a bad look for you. People are catching on to how demanding you are of the things and belongings inside my house. And they're like, girl, she could just, like, you could get a soap dish. I think it's from Target. Like, not expensive.
No, but I like that one.
Of course you do. We have to see, you know, like.
And I don't care if it's a good look anymore.
You
Caution
don't care.
to the wind. No, I care. You get text messages about how much I care every week.
Well, I'm more thankful for my health every single day that I'm waking up, because it is just like, it's something I feel is easy to take for granted. The fact that like we can walk downstairs, make our morning breakfast, and I'm just trying to really stay like grounded from wherever I am and just remember, like, even when I'm stressed, like, oh, but so blessed, you know. I'm thankful for my job. I'm thankful that this is part of my job. So there's a lot to be thankful for all the way around.
You've got two beautiful picturesque dogs and a lake.
I know.
And a ginger kitty.
Yep, my ginger kitty's sitting right next to me, so I'm very excited. Like, the holiday season, though, I'm already having like that holiday fever where, like, even right now, I'm regretting everything. I didn't shower. I look crazy. I'm still breaking out because I'm living life too hard. I'm eating too many crumble cookies, living hard and fast, you know?
Did you get this week's crumble cookies?
Of course I did.
Oh my God. Wait, how was the apple pie one?
Honestly, the worst of the bunch.
I look at the menu.
It was the worst of the bunch.
That makes me feel better.
The carrot cake was what, like, you could phone home about. It was amazing. It was everything.
Don't say...
Oh, sorry.
That's the one I wanted the most.
I wish
you had said that was.
Have your friend in Arizona go pick them up today before it ends, because they're closed on Sundays. Hot tips. And she can save it for you if you're showing up on Monday.
I'm not going on Monday. I'm going on Wednesday.
Okay, this or that. They can go in the freezer.
I wonder if that's too long to hold it. Yeah,
so,
I think I should do what you're saying. That's a great idea.
Well, I was thinking about it, like saving some for. It's too much. I've been like watching their social. We ordered their merch. We ordered their cookie cutter. Because, like, you know how, like, when you get the seasonal or the weekly flavors, like, you just want a bite of it. And we're always doing it with other people. So, like, they're geniuses. And they came out with, like, a cookie cutter.
So we can do the little slices.
And I don't have to cut it with the knife. I don't have to get my dog hair in it, you know. So I'm very excited about that.
There was a lot of dog hair in those bites.
There's dog hair everywhere in this house. You can't escape it. But yeah, so I've really
I
recently
support that purchase. I think you should be proud.
It was Shane's, but I'm very excited that he made it. You know.
Yeah.
I like continue to embarrass myself all over the place. And
what
the other
did you
night,
do, baby?
I was driving, so like I'm still like I don't know my neighbors yet. Like I wave at them and I say hi and do the polite things, the neighborly things to do. But when it's dark outside, like really dark, this neighborhood, you can't see a thing, you know? So like when you're driving in, you have to put your brights on to be able to see anything. And there's deers all over the place here. So you like definitely don't want to be running into a deer. So I am driving up and my neighbors are like walking out to get into their car, and I thought my brights were on, so I'm trying to turn them off, but instead I like aggressively flash my lights at my two neighbors like getting in their car. Like I and they just both like look at me like a deer in headlights because I've just aggressively flashed my lights at them. But I was like not gonna stop. So then instead I just died inside and have felt embarrassed about it for 3 weeks, and I'm still thinking about it every time I see them. But I think it's worse to bring it up and say, hey, sorry, I thought my brights were on, so I was trying to turn them off, but instead I turned them on and I put a spotlight on you.
I'm going to go ahead and say big chance they're not thinking about it. Big chance they didn't notice.
I mean, I think it's very weird behavior, you know, especially for the people that are like living right next to me. I don't want to set a weird precedent that I'm like flashing my brights in their face, because I've also discovered since living in Colorado, my biggest pet peeve are brights. Like people who don't have the common courtesy to turn off their brights when another car is driving past. I don't like, nothing makes me more angry in my life. Like it is.
I feel that it fills my body with fucking rage.
It's
and
like,
it's also
hello.
like lights on new cars are so bright already that the fact that in LA you would be driving with your brights on is batshit insane. Like I can't,
And
I'll get blinded by the lights.
I try
like
to
a
give
douche.
people the benefit of the doubt, and I'm like, oh, maybe their car just has super bright natural lights. But I'm like, those fuckers do not. Like, they're just shining their brights and don't give a fuck about me, my eyes, or anything else. So, and the newer cars,
personal.
no, like the newer cars though, the brights turn off automatically when they see headlights. Like Shane's new truck, my car does too. So like if my brights are on,
that's
if
awesome.
I'm driving past somebody, oh, Ford and my car, they have conveniently thought to not be assholes and turn off their brights automatically. But if you don't have that feature, it's not hard to just flick it back. So that's me.
Flick it real good.
What are you talking about, the retirement of the Clout House?
There is no retirement of the Clout House. There is a retirement Clout House with people over 65 TikToking. And it is epic as fuck. These old people get down. They making slutty jokes. They twerking. They hitting every trend. And it kills me. I'll send you things so that you can post them so that people can see. But it's like literally they're like our grandparents in a Clout House. They live in a Clout House together. There's like 5 people who I want to like. I'm pretty sure they're all north of 65 and most of them seem over 70.
And so they have to have like a young entrepreneur behind them, somebody that really gets the Are you behind this? Like living your
God,
TikTok fantasies through this?
Oh God, I wish I had this idea because it just seems so like pure and fun, and I hope these people are taken care of. But there's one guy, Eugene, who's got tape on his glasses, and I'm a little worried that like, get him some new fucking glasses. Like, why are you putting Eugene out in front of the world with tape on his fucking glasses? Like, help the man out. But
Cancel
they're really
the
funny.
Netflix
I really
show
like them.
of the
I follow
young.
them.
Yeah, I'd honestly say cancel the
Who gives
Netflix
a
channel
shit
of
about
the young people.
people?
Let's go right into the people that are old. And can you imagine the drama and like the 65 plus sleeping with each other and like, oh man, it would be good. It's like Big Brother Senior Edition.
Exactly. And honestly, now that you say it, I think Netflix did pump the brakes on releasing the Hype House show because the Hype House broke up. I don't think Netflix is releasing it. Hold on.
They broke up?
They broke up years ago. Hold on, I'm gonna sneeze again because bad things come into it. Send sneezes.
Wow. I mean, that's everything. Maybe you're gonna have to send me. Is the TikTok as them as a house as a whole, or are they all individually TikTokers? And who's the most popular?
They're in a house as a whole, so it's the house's TikTok page.
So each member takes like a day. Like it's like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. You get Sarah, Sam, and
No,
Steve.
they collaborate together like a traditional like Clout House. They make them together every time, and there's different people that like go in and out, and it's men and it's women, and like they literally do the trends really well. And they've got smooth transitions, and they're like fully committed with like bright personalities. Like it's pretty awesome.
I can't even do that. The one day that I came back to TikTok, I explored doing like a we moved house tour, like who knows on TikTok. Yeah. And I like tried for 2 seconds, and I was like, I don't know how. Like this is too much work. The editing of it all is a lot on TikTok. It's like very specific, so not for me. I did something
TikTok,
I don't.
but I consume.
Right.
What did you do?
Oh, I did something I don't typically do last week, which is like really
What?
divulged into our comment section.
Why would you do
And
that?
well, I was just curious. I thought we had like a pretty good episode on our hands, and I just wanted to see like
Yeah.
what they thought. So I have a few like rapid fire thoughts slash responses. First being that like
Are they nice?
ASMR is very dividing. It's like people either violently hate it
Yeah.
and it makes them not like me as a person anymore for attempting, or they're full blown saying like, you gave me brain tingles, and Ryland, you should start a whole channel about ASMR because you really did the damn thing.
Yeah, ASMR is like pineapple on pizza.
Oh, yes, the equivalent of love or hate it. But
Yeah.
see, I'm right in the middle with that too. Like I could go either way. It's not something like I am not ordering pineapple pizza, but when my brother gets it, I'm definitely having a slice.
It's my go-to order. I do pineapple.
Really? And do you
I do
get the brain
pineapple pep.
tingles? It was just so funny. I
don't.
like couldn't believe the people that were like really like you need to start a channel, and then the other people that were like I seriously hate you. Like,
I
but
think
said
it's
skip
probably
ahead.
the same reason why sometimes Shane hates when you eat and sometimes I hate when you eat. Like you have a specific ass eating sound. So that's really
Well,
good in the ASMR eating world.
Thank
But you could also do all kinds of ASMR. You could do like pretend, but what's it called? Pretend barbershops. Have you seen that?
No.
Guys will, like, just pull out scissors
the
and go, like,
scissor sounds are very good.
And then they'll,
I
like,
would like to hear that.
they'll
in a
pretend like
mic.
they have. They're pretty good. Like they're really good actually. I'll sometimes sit with James in his room and we'll just have one playing, and it's the weirdest thing because they go.
I'm
and
worried
pretend
about
like they're,
James.
like,
Should he come to my
combing their
house for
hair.
Thanksgiving?
No, you have to go take care of him at our house.
I'm not. No, we
Someone's
already
gotta watch
we
the
were
dogs.
coming for California, and no. Okay.
no.
Somebody had pitched
There's-
us
I still.
a what?
I was gonna say I think there's still no water here, right?
No. That is back on, so you can take a shit.
Oh,
after
good.
the
I'll flush
podcast.
the toilet then.
Morgan's
I'll go
also
flush the
been
toilet before I leave.
Morgan's been in and out of that house right now too, so I think you're safe. She hasn't reported. And what's funny is like she's fine staying there alone, and you're not even fine visiting alone. Like you told me, like
No, I hate it.
that is so funny. But you hate you hate being anywhere alone. Okay,
That's
you know my famous actor dreams.
Yeah.
Okay, well, somebody had pitched us a really good sitcom idea, and I'm like ready to hire them on as a writer. So get this:
Wait, no.
The show's-
What is it?
the show's called Home Okay. Which is so cute.
Well-
It's like a play on your name, but like home okay. Like
Yeah.
we made it home okay. Would be the name of your show, and it would be a sitcom where Ryland is an interior designer and Lizzie is the neighbor who's always asking for the furniture that comes out of the rooms that Ryland designs. Guest star would be Kylie, who surprises Lizzie with a couch that just so happens to match the one in Ryland and Shane's old house.
Honestly, this is a little bit Will and Grace. Grace was
I
an
love it,
interior
though.
designer. Jack lived next door and was constantly taking things from them. And I am
Really?
just Jack. Yeah.
I've never seen Will and Grace. Maybe I'll go back.
Wow. That's one of those things that it's shocking to hear you say.
Really?
Yeah, you would fucking love that show.
Oh my God, we've been talking for 18 minutes and I haven't done an ad. Everybody, today's show is sponsored by HelloFresh, which is Lizzie's quite possible favorite thing in the entire world. With HelloFresh, you get pre-portioned ingredients and seasonal recipes delivered right to your doorstep. You skip the trips to the grocery store and count on HelloFresh to make home cooking easy, fun, and affordable. And that's why it's America's #1 meal kit. So HelloFresh offers 50 menu and market items to choose from every week, including vegetarian, calorie smart, and gourmet options, and providing plenty of variety. What's really cool is it's not just for meals. They also have a marketplace, and that features a variety of add-ons for breakfast, desserts, and seasonal snacks like Pillsbury pumpkin cookie dough, which sounds so delicious. And they're flexible. They're very flexible. If you need to customize an order, you can do that on the app within minutes. You can easily change your delivery day, your food preferences, your plan size, or skip a week whenever you need. And it's 30% cheaper than grocery stores. And with this holiday deal, it's even less than that. And I will say, grocery shopping is my biggest I loathe grocery shopping more than anything in the
Grocery
world.
shopping.
So grocery shopping, and it is wonderful to have everything just shipped right to you, especially when you're not the best in the kitchen like me. And we know Lizzie
the
loves
other
it.
thing, yeah, I mean, the other thing I was gonna say is I also really love like finding a recipe online, going to the grocery store, getting everything to make it, and I did that for a very long time because it made me really happy. I like my nighttime cooking. I like picking these recipes, etc. Then when I saw like how affordable HelloFresh is in comparison to finding my recipes online and going to the grocery store and getting my own ingredients, it's kind of like a no-brainer to go with HelloFresh, where you can still pick out the recipe of the week because they have a lot of different options for you to choose from. And then they give you exactly what you need, so you never have like excess things. There's nothing worse to me than having like, what?
No, yeah, I hear what you're saying. And
Just
it's
having
just
like a vegetable drawer full of fucking parsley when you needed a tablespoon. Like,
right.
it's too
And
much.
you still get the satisfaction of cooking something. And what I love is that I learn new skills to cook because it takes you step by step. So get your Hello Fresh today by going to hellofresh.com/thesip14 and use the code thesip14 for up to 14 free meals and 3 free gifts. You guys are going to love this. Once again, go to hellofresh.com/thesip14 and use code thesip14 for 14 free meals and 3 free gifts. Thank you, HelloFresh, for sponsoring today's video. What,
Thanks,
Lizzie?
HelloFresh.
It's 11:11. Make a wish.
Oh, it's 10:11 here, and I'm a fucking idiot.
Oh, you know what?
You made me look stupid.
You should have hit it at 10:10. Although I'm not as big of a believer, but I still do like the 333 or 444. You know, just
You know me and my 555 4102. Just kidding. I just feel like that's always the
Right.
number they used to say in 90s movies.
What's funny
so
is
what's this?
oh,
I'm just
what?
looking at the list here, and there's still comment section qualms you have.
Oh, yeah, I'm
Sponsor
still
talk
going-
/ feedback.
Yes, so I'm all about feedback that is
I don't know if you should go down this road.
No. I'm not being mean. What do you call it? What do you call constructive criticism
Constructive.
or thing? And here I will say that this, while this person delivered it in not the nicest way, what he said was valid, and I hear him. Which is like, I do start a lot of the sponsorships the same. Which is, today's episode is sponsored by blank, who I love so much, and they were like, they were so angry that I start and I was like, you know what? I could use some variety, and I could spice it up based on the sponsor and how I actually utilize them. I think I just like to give like the name up front, and then I do love it so much. If they're sponsoring the show, it's something we use. So I don't know, but I will take that into consideration. And then there were also a lot of people that just talk about your gazes during sponsorships.
Oh, you guys have to understand. I do see a lot of comments about like Lizzie doesn't give a fuck about so and so topic. It's like, no, I give a fuck about so and so topic, but I also have like ADHD. And so when I'm listening, like I need to fucking fidget with something, or I like need to stare off into the distance and like just, you know, I don't realize I'm on camera. Like this is why I have such a hard time like being in your vlogs, because I don't. It feels different, you know what I mean? Like even right now, I can't see myself on my screen. All I can see is you, because I have a real focus problem, and it's like I gotta play with my hair, or like I gotta fucking like break some shit over here, or like I've got a knife and I'm just stabbing a water bottle. Like I need to have something to do in order to pay attention.
It does crack me up that you don't want to be that you don't like being a vlog star, but you love the pod.
It gives me so much self-loathing energy. I can't stand it. And I wish
Why?
it didn't.
Self-loathing?
Like, all the time I'm like, what? Why don't I do? Yeah, it makes me hate myself. I'm like, oh,
Really?
God, I'm so fucking stupid. Like, why do I look like that? Why can't I stand up straight? Why blah, blah, blah. Like, it's just like, it's, I die inside. Every
Wow.
time Chris turns that camera on me, I'm just like,
I will say I do look much better when I'm vlogging myself, opposed to like main channel videos are different because they're like lit and stuff. But when like I'm being followed by a camera that's like I understand what you're saying. There's people hanging Christmas lights outside of my house. They just
oh, I'm so excited to see that. I loved your. I need to make an amends.
Okay. What?
So first and
I'm waiting.
foremost, I apologize for shitting on your Christmas spirit and bahamba.
Thank you. Did my vlog get you in the Christmas spirit?
Not only did your vlog get me in the Christmas spirit, but I went out and I bought a fucking wreath. I've never bought a wreath in my life. I have a wreath on my front door right now.
Yeah, the
Aretha
Scrooge
Franklin.
needs to grow a heart.
Her heart may have grown 2 sizes because I also got one of those garlands to hang over my fireplace, and it lights up and it's got pine cones in it and it's cute as hell.
Oh my god.
And one of the homies, aka a member of my audience, time-stamped our podcast to remind me that you said you'd buy me a Christmas tree.
I know, out of nowhere, Lizzie sends me this very expensive Christmas tree from Amazon. I was like,
That was a joke. That was a joke because it's like a $700 Christmas tree. That was a joke, but I wanted to see if you even remembered. And I think I commented back to this girl because she commented on our next podcast and she was like, hey girl, just want to let you know I time-stamped on the last week's pod where Ryland said he'd send you a tree. And I was like, thanks girl, is it too much if I send him what I want exactly? So I sent you that fucking $1,000 fake tree, but it's stunning. She's a snatched ass tree.
It is very pretty. But you could go to like the Christmas tree lot and get one for much cheaper than that. But I understand a pre-lit one for someone like you.
Yeah.
For somebody that's like just getting into the Christmas spirit. Like, oh my gosh, Cheetah's back there.
Like a
So
beginner,
cute.
like a Christmas novice.
Well, I mean, it is a lot to have a real
it's fine.
tree
You can say,
because
you call it what it is.
you have to go
Call it
pick
what
it
it
up.
is.
You have to drag it back home. It sheds its needles everywhere.
Right,
And then the
right.
disposal
And
of
we'll
it
say
is a
that-
nightmare.
But it smells good. And then I will also say this. I've kept an orchid alive for going on 2 months. So maybe I have a green thumb.
You know, and my orchids in California would die and come back. And this orchid died and it's never come back. So I think I'm just going to have to bid farewell. Maybe it's the altitude.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Oh, and then I saw some people asking for a smoking update because it has been, I saw you
they always
replied to
ask.
some people, but okay,
I tried
well,
to because,
we haven't said it on
Well,
the
I have-
podcast for a while.
yeah, no smoking here.
No smoking here. And do you
Not a
have
ciggy.
like,
Thought about it last night. Really thought about it
Really?
last night. And
Well,
then
and that's-
one of the things that, what?
no, go for it.
One of the things that stopped me is knowing that this is a question that you motherfuckers ask every week. So I want to keep staying strong for y'all. And
Oh my
it's possible.
gosh.
And the tools
Well,
that
and I did-
Carrie Gaynor gave me. Just like whenever I think about a cigarette, I think about it as a literal death threat. And I spit in its face and I say, fuck off, bitch. I've got a life to live and I'm blessed. It's normal. It's normal.
And is it, because I saw some people asking like surrounding the holidays too, is it harder cigarette wise, sobriety wise? Does it get harder or is that just like it varies by person?
I think everything in this life varies per person. For me, it's hardest for me to be on set and not smoke. And I've been on set the past few days. And then last night I did something a little bit reckless, which caused me a bit of anxiety. And someone else was outside smoking. And I thought, you know, it'd be nice to smoke right now. And then she was like, oh, but I heard your hypnotism worked. And I was like, yes, it did.
Well, what did you do that was reckless?
Without like incriminating anybody else, I will say that right now I am directing a thing that is not I'm hired to do it. It's not my project. I'm a hired person.
Right.
And they have all these sets built. Also, I keep asking for the furniture on the sets. By the way, you're not the only victim. But I think I'm going to get two
fine.
chairs from
I'm
them.
strong. I know how to navigate your waters. But like some people, like
The first time I got on set, I like called one of the PAs over and I was like, can you do me a favor and reach out to production and ask if I can have those 2 chairs, that chair, that ottoman, and these vases? Thank you so much.
I mean, I can't hate you for asking what you want. Like, you are a woman that will ask for what she wants. But for other people, like, there's a lot of people that have a problem saying no. So, like, even I would say, like, I don't know, like, even if you were, like, demanding something of my sister in, like, your loving Lizzie way, I'm not saying you're a monster.
Right.
I feel like
also
she
tell
would have
Morgan
a harder.
She can always say no.
I know, but I take Morgan out of the equation. I'm saying this PA on this set, she's probably like really making a list like, oh my gosh, this girl's
she
asking
was.
me for, oh, no.
I took pictures of the things I wanted and sent it to her too. Because
Yeah, you
sometimes
did that to me this
productions
morning.
just throw this shit away. Well, I had to.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Michael Scott.
Okay.
Anyways, I'm sitting on this set yesterday and I'm supposed to be focusing on directing, but I'm just looking around thinking about all the potential of what I could make if I were not making this other person's project. And so we wrapped our day up and I stayed on set and shot a short film that I improvised on the spot.
Wait, with their crew?
I'm not going to say with their crew because I'm the only person that did something wrong.
Oh my gosh.
I will say that good times were had by all, even if it was just me.
All right.
And it's stunning.
Well, I'm ready to see it. I can't wait.
I showed you those shots from last night. That's from that. Those texts I sent you.
Okay. Well, do you have any tips for people like smoking, drinking, anything, staying strong throughout the holidays?
Yeah, there's a few minor tools that you can choose for yourself. If you have an oral fixation, bring something you can suck on. If you need a cigarette, bring yourself lollipops. Have lollipops to suck on. If you can't do sugar, bring a bag full of carrots and chew on your carrots. Because part of it is just satisfying that craving. And when I tried quitting smoking before I was hypnotized, something that would really help is finding an activity that encompasses the time of a cigarette. So if you're like, oh, I need a break right now, I would say, I'm going to go take a break right now and drink a bottle of water. So I can drink a bottle of water in about, 5 minutes. And then I come back when my bottle of water is done. It's like having a task from beginning to end, completing it, and then going back. So it's like the tradition you have of going outside to smoke. Just go outside, have a bottle of water, come back.
And then you're hydrated, which is sickening.
It's sickening. Nicorette also worked a lot for me. If you just take a tiny little nibble of it and you get the burn in the back of your throat that feels like a cigarette, kind of helps too. And it hits the nicotine craving in your brain. But my number one suggestion for quitting anything is honestly deciding you are done and meaning it. I don't personally struggle extremely with alcohol or drugs because they are not an option for me right now. Period. Right. They are not an option for me right now, period. I don't need to consider whether or not I'm going to take a drink. I am not going to take a drink right now, period. That's it. Right. It's not an option. And you have to train your brain to believe that. Oh, no, I'm saying it that way, not like to you. I'm saying it like to an audience member. Like you have to actively decide that is no longer on the table and an option for you.
No, I was saying yes. I was asking just because for me to not drink or to like say no during the holidays would be hard because you're like getting together. A lot of people are throwing parties and a lot of it is surrounding alcohol. So I guess it is just knowing like this is not going to serve you well and you just have to make that decision.
If you're heavily concerned about being able to say no, don't go. Don't go to the party. Sit it out. If you can go to a party and you think that you might break if offered alcohol too many times, bring your own drink and always have it in your hand. Bring a shit ton of Diet Cokes or regular Cokes or soda, whatever. Bring your own Martinellis. Bring your own tonic water. Anything. Keep the drink in your hand so that the host doesn't ask if you need a refill or if you need a new beverage. Just hold a drink.
Yeah.
And then that eliminates people saying like, oh, let me get you a drink. And if someone's like, let's do shots, like, oh, I'm not drinking. No, thanks. I'm driving. Anything. You don't have to do it. And no is a complete answer. And it's nobody's business why you're not drinking. Though I do think it's really funny when someone asks me why I'm not drinking and I go, oh, because I have a horrible alcohol and drug abuse problem. Because it's like, what do you think? It's like when you ask someone like, oh, where'd you get that scar? Like, it's probably not a cool story, dude.
Yeah.
If I don't drink, I don't drink. And you don't need to ask why. But I'm happy to tell you.
Well, what's your deal with Paramount Plus?
Such an embarrassing segue. More than anything, this has to do with Adele, though.
Adele?
So have you heard her do? Did you see her Oprah interview?
I did scroll through that. I honestly, yes, I did.
And
I scrolled through the music parts. I can't lie. I just wanted the interview. So like, she's a phenomenal singer, and I did stay for Easy on Me. I just was like in a rush that night. I had other things to get to. The
I
morning
didn't
show
see it at
finale
all.
was calling my name. Oh, you haven't?
oh my god, no! And that's why that's why I'm asking you how the fuck it was, because I'm dying to see it, but I haven't seen it because I don't have Paramount Plus, and I wasted my free Paramount Plus on JoJo Siwa's fucking movie that was made for 4-year-olds, and I'm really upset about it because I'm desperate to see the fucking Adele show. I want to see it so bad.
When you come here, you can watch it. I mean, that's a while away, but it is really good. She looked like she was dressed phenomenally. The proposal moment was really fun and cute, and she is.
What's
like,
the proposal moment?
Oh my gosh. It was.
What the fuck?
I would be livid because so Adele throws this event with Oprah. Every audience member is an A-list star. We have Selena like literally everyone in the world.
Yeah, I saw like
and
TikToks of like Oprah and Lizzo singing.
You know the photo of the Diet Cokes or the Milky Ways in Selena's purse walking?
Yeah.
She was on her way to the Adele event.
God,
So she had her Milky Ways getting ready to go listen to Adele sing her little heart out for the night. And I was like, wow, Selena Gomez really serving it up right now. So Adele and her team, they had found a guy that was ready to propose to his girlfriend. And like nobody knew this Adele thing was
just like
going
a regular
to be
guy.
filmed. Just a regular guy. And I guess they've been together forever, and it's obvious his girlfriend has been waiting for him to propose so that they could start their life together. And so she's like blindfolded and has like can't hear, and he's dragging her up to the stage, and he pulls it off, and she's like outside the Griffith Observatory with all of this huge audience. She probably didn't even recognize yet that it's filled with celebrities, and he just starts like proposing to her, and I was like, I would kill. Like, yes, it's amazing. It's like an experience that neither of them will ever forget. I mean, she was like crying, she was like hyperventilating, and then like it was just it's definitely memorable.
Thinking about it.
No, I literally would kill Shane. I would kill him because it's like the worst part. So like it's incredible. And then when she realized what's going on, she like Adele like emerges from the stage. She's like, you can't see Adele. And then like after she says yes, Adele's like, hello. And she's like, oh, what's going on? But and then she sits down and it's next to like Melissa McCarthy and was it Cardi B? It was like some other huge star. But the problem is, my problem with this, like, yes, epic, but then Adele's like, take a seat. This bitch has to listen to the rest of the Adele concert while she just got proposed to. Like, that's the most, like, I want to be connected to my friends, family, and phone moment in the world. And then to have to, like, sit there for another hour, I would just die. Like, my anxiety would just kill me because it's like, Adele's like, hello, thank you. Okay, take a seat. Enjoy the show. I'd be like, I can't enjoy the show, Adele. Like, I love you so much,
but I
can't.
I can't
I have to
focus.
get out of here. She's sitting next to her, like Melissa McCarthy hands her champagne, and it's just like beautiful, wonderful television. Like, honestly, a wonderful
Imagine
moment.
the girl sober and Melissa McCarthy's like, here's a champagne, and she's like, I don't drink. Thanks.
Yeah, but it was incredible. It was great. Adele's really giving us everything and more. The album, it came out, right? I haven't heard it yet.
Yeah, I haven't heard it yet either. Have you? But you've listened to Taylor's. Was Taylor at Adele's?
No, I don't think so. Taylor had pushed her release, I think, because of Adele. She didn't want to compete with Adele, as did Ed Sheeran. He pushed his back or forward or something because nobody wants to compete with Adele. Which is like, yeah. And what are your thoughts on?
Well, it's also like
what?
The three of them are such big people that I think it's respectful to not fuck each other over with your release dates. And it kind of makes
Yeah.
me feel like, do they have different record labels?
I have no idea.
Right.
I would think
But it seems like
so.
something they should communicate beforehand.
Well, I think Taylor's
so
had
that
been planned forever. So really Adele stepped
Right.
on Taylor's toes, so, which would
Right.
make me
Oh,
think
I'm
that they
seeing
don't
some-
have the same. What?
Right. And then Taylor wasn't there. But I was just going to say there's some TikTok conspiracy theories surrounding Tay right now that something's about to happen. Like
What do you
something else is
mean?
about to be announced. Something else is about to go on. So these girls have noticed that there's a trend where Taylor will post on her Instagram, nothing happening, nothing's going on at the moment, or like nothing doing very little at the moment, or something like
Are
that.
these her TikToks? I mean, I will say, like, love them
no,
love
these
their
are her
music so
Instagrams.
much. But the TikToks that Taylor's doing, it's like somebody who told her, like, you got to get on TikTok to stay up there. And
Yeah.
it's like,
Have you seen her recent ones with Red?
no.
Taylor's version Red? Then you can't
No.
speak to that because they're getting better.
Okay, so with practice.
She did one that's very funny.
Okay. All right.
From the music video shoot with Miles Teller and his wife. But
Okay.
so she's been posting, and Blake Lively's been posting. Nothing to see here at the moment. So these girls think that something's about to happen. So stay tuned. Something big might be coming from Taylor again.
Well, when she dropped Folklore, Evermore came like moments later.
Yesterday,
you know?
the next day, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, I would live for that. And what I've been loving about like this new era of Taylor Swift is that like we really don't know anything about her. Like the music is the music, and she's not really doing like yes, she did a couple late night talk shows, but she's not really like giving us everything. Like we don't know what she's eating or wearing. Like we don't know her actual life anymore. And I think that's probably because of just how she's been thrown through the media her entire life. But I do like the mystery of it. Where I get a little like iffy is like, I understand Jake Gyllenhaal like did her dirty, but like it was 10 years ago.
If you're about
And
to side with Jake Gyllenhaal, take it
I'm
to a
not
different
siding
podcast.
with Jake Gyllenhaal.
Take it to a
I'm
different
saying,
fucking podcast. Not here, not now, not with me present.
and I know it's not.
I've been camped outside Jake Gyllenhaal's house on the west side with a burning fucking torch and a pitchfork, and I'm ready
You're
for
a
war.
problem.
That
No,
motherfucker needs to give her back her fucking scarf. And I'm sick of it. And
You're
I know
worried
it's
about
a
the
metaphor.
scarf? Because
No, it's a
hypothetically, it's the
metaphor. The
virginity.
scarf's a metaphor. He shouldn't have
correct?
taken her virginity if he wasn't ready to love her or call it what it was, because it was love, Jake.
Right.
Take a shower.
I just think it's a lot to have to relive 10 years late. And I know she's doing this because she wants to own her music, but it is like the amount of like the lyric video, the music video, the I mean, I'm not saying Jake Gyllenhaal is in the right. I'm just saying like the unwavering hate coming towards him from 10 years ago has to be alarming in a way that I'm not that I think he cares. Like, I don't think he's on. He probably cares, but he's not on social media, and it's
Right.
not affecting. I don't think anyone that watches Jake Gyllenhaal movies are turning off their Jake Gyllenhaal movies. You know, like he's still an
Right.
Academy Award winning
So-
actor.
Is he an Academy Award winner?
I believe
Or did
so.
you just say that? I don't
I
know
just
that
said
that's
that,
true.
but let me see. I'll
Yeah.
Google it.
Yeah, definitely Google that, baby. So here's what I'll say. And this I do think is important on a grand scale. I think it's really, really fun to hate with a lot of people. You know what I mean? Like there can be like a big hate train of people, but I think that what makes it fun is that it's so petty and fake. Like I don't actually hate Jake Gyllenhaal, and everybody else shouldn't actually hate Jake Gyllenhaal. It's just an epic fucking love song that somebody wrote about heartbreak that we can all relate to. Like all of us have had our hearts broken. Most of us aren't with the person that we lost our virginities to, but we all have a story that we can relate to in regards to those vibes and those feelings. So it's kind of like a uniting thing to come around, which is fun. It's fun to be with a group of people in a bar, singing passionately with videos of Jake Gyllenhaal crying from his various movies playing in a montage. Like that's fun. Where
I know.
it doesn't stay fun is when you're sending messages to these people saying, I hope you die, and you mean it. Like the guy, John Mayer, got a bunch of messages saying, I hope you die. And he actually responded to one saying, do you actually mean this? Because that's heavy. Like that's kind of too much. And I agree
Right.
with that. Like, I think that we're allowed to be silly and we're allowed to have a good time and we're allowed to be a fan of Taylor. What we shouldn't be doing is getting authentically sick and livid about something that's really, quite frankly, none of our business.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. Like, to be like, I love the music video. I love being able to tie it to their one paparazzi photo. Like, it's fun. Like, and what you're saying is correct. But it is like, to be Jake Gyllenhaal, it's like, oh, this is 10 years later, and she's like really making this intricate of a video about this thing that happened 10 years later and bringing it to the surface right now. Like, I understand why she's doing it. I'm not like dodging her. I'm just saying, like, sucks all around to be Jake Gyllenhaal right now.
Dodging her.
Yeah.
Right.
I can't see if he's
I
won
agree
an
with that. But as
Academy
Annie
Award.
Lamont said, if he didn't want her to write about it, he shouldn't have done it. Boom.
Yeah, I mean,
Said what I said.
right. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I'm living for the re-record of Red. I've been listening to it on repeat, and it makes me listen to her other stuff as well. It's been very fun. We're getting lots of new music right now, which I will not complain about. But I did also love that Jake Gyllenhaal movie on Netflix, and I'm not going to say I didn't. I know you hated it, but I loved it.
It's trash. But here's the deal. Here's the deal. It doesn't matter what I think because I'm nobody. And you, my friend, are a fucking superstar, cultural icon,
Can't talk right now.
gracing
So
Netflix
famous.
with his fucking presence. Huzzah, sir. My
What's
hat
so
is off
funny-
to you.
My one viral TikTok, I think my first TikTok ever was me doing the Carol Baskin, Killer Husband. And yeah, there I am in the first 30 seconds of the new season of Tiger King. And I started watching it. Well, you were the one that first bring it to my attention. And then I saw a lot
No,
of like
somebody
everyone
DM'd me about it.
But I'm saying you were the first one who brought it to me. And then I did go on
Right.
Instagram and I saw a lot of people tagging me in it, which is just so funny that, I mean, it's like such a fast moment, but still like so famous.
Yeah.
Hello. But what's
So
weird
famous,
is like
it's exhausting.
Tiger King was like such a big hit of last year, and I started watching the second one and I was like, I can't remember anything that happened. Like, not one thing do I remember the storyline of.
But
This is
you
me
never
problem.
remember one thing of any storyline. Like, we've been talking about this for years. All of us have given you suggestions. Play some Sudoku puzzles. Work on it.
It's
I don't know what you
TV
want
and
from
movies
us.
specifically.
I just realized,
What?
sorry, this is completely unrelated, but I ordered some Britney Spears Curious perfume, and it has not been delivered yet. And for that, I am quite upset. It's supposed to be here yesterday.
Well, with that, we do have some ads. Today's video is sponsored by Manscaped. Ho, 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 ladies. The holidays came early, and not just for you, but also for your man. Here at Manscaped, the leading man's hygiene brand, just launched new products that your man will actually use, including their ultra premium body wash, their 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner, and it's time to give your man a gift of beautiful skin, hair, and balls this season. So go to manscaped.com and use code SIP for 20% off and free shipping. I mean, we've all had that time where you hook up with somebody who's not Manscaped down below. And it's just like, you want somebody to take care of themselves. So
Jingle
with the
balls.
Performance Package 4.0, you'll find their signature lawnmower 4.0. This electric trimmer has proprietary advanced safe skin technology. Candy cane balls are no more. It's also waterproof, so he can use it in the shower. It's like a gift to yourself with less mess. The Performance Package also includes an anti-chafing ball deodorant, moisturizer, and toner. This hygiene bundle also comes with a pair of Manscaped anti-chafing boxers that will keep his junk feeling fresh all day. I actually got these and they are silky smooth and delicious. They have their 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner that is wonderful, and 'tis the season to load up on Manscaped products. Get your man, your dad, your brother, and your friends the best gift of all, the Manscaped Performance Package 4.0. Get 20% off and free shipping with code SIP at manscaped.com. Every guy has Manscaped on their wish list. I mean, nobody wants to be unkept down there, and this is the perfect way to do it. The package is so fun. It is a great product. It's 20% off everything and free shipping at manscaped.com. Today's episode is also sponsored by MeUndies. The holidays are almost upon us, and it's time to lean in. We're talking hugs, secret family recipes. We're talking about seeing the looks on your loved ones' faces when they unwrap matching PJ sets all at the same time. I love doing that every Christmas, and this is the perfect place to get your matching PJs. MeUndies is turning up the comfortable this holiday season with their loungewear, their undies, their sleepwear that's all made out of soft, breathable, stretchy fabrics that are ideal for getting cozy by the fire with a hot cup of cocoa. So make the whole family smile with matching PJs or spoil your partner with plush robes and slippers. Whatever you decide, it's available in sizes extra small through 4XL, which we love, and they have something for everyone on your list. If you're looking for inspiration, check out their holiday gift guide for all things comfy and cozy. So we have a great offer for you. Any first-time purchasers get 15% off and free shipping right to your door. Your days of fighting for your life in the mall parking lot are over. Once again, 15% off your first order and free shipping, plus 100% satisfaction guarantee at meundies.com/sip. All right. Quickly, I just also wanted to hit on the morning show, the finale. It ended. I'm so sad. And I've been having dreams that it's not going to get
forever
picked
it's
up
over
again.
or just the season?
In my mind, it's forever over, but there's so many unanswered questions that I have, and this season was phenomenal. But I have a theory that nobody's watching it, which breaks my heart because everyone's talking about Ted Lasso, and I feel like the morning show actors are all getting $1 million. Like Jen and Reese are getting $1 million an episode reportedly, and I just think Ted Lasso stars are going to be we need more money because we're the biggest breakout hit on your platform, and then the morning show is going to be left budget list, and I'm going to just be sad forever. And in other TV news, Selling Sunset comes back tomorrow on Thanksgiving, which I'm so excited about, and they have a spinoff. They're doing an OC Selling Sunset, so I know you don't care, but my little heart could not be any happier.
Congratulations.
Okay, did you have any other hot topics that you wanted to hit on? Which were your favorites from this list?
Did you... Oh, there we go. I was going to say, I can't see them. I just thought it was so funny that we nothing happens for months, and then you and I pre-record, and then it's the world explodes with shit. So, that's a fucking thing. Paris Hilton getting fucking married. Tana and Bella Thorne are friends again. For 85 minutes, Kamala Harris became the first woman with presidential powers.
And why was that?
A lot of shit's been going down.
So
Because
is
he
she
had a
the first woman
colonoscopy.
president?
No, she's the first woman to have presidential power. So when the president is put under for a procedure, or if he's deemed too ill to be doing his presidential duties, another person assumes the presidential duties until they are fit to resume office.
And
so
how did
Kamala
she
Harris
celebrate?
for I think 85 minutes, probably peppermint mocha from Starbucks, because I believe, it was the day after the Starbucks holiday gift cup giveaway. So maybe
we don't know.
we don't know. We'll never know.
We
The
don't
world
know.
may never know.
You were saying a record number of
then-
young Americans are not having sex in this sex recession.
Yeah, we're in a few recessions, and one of them is a sexual recession thanks to the coronavirus.
Oh, so it is coronavirus related. It's not that young people are less horny because of their phones or something.
Yeah, it's because young people are more likely to stay inside than to go get fucked up and fuck a bunch of people.
Wow, which is
I'm not a
probably
doctor.
pretty safe.
I don't know.
I was pretty reckless in my
mean-
20s, and I was safe, but I still you're never safe enough. You don't even if you're wearing a condom, you could still get killed going into a stranger's house for a one night stand that you met at a bar. So it's I don't know if I'm preaching anything.
Sex ed.
If I'm preaching anything to anyone that's a little bit younger or in their party phase, for me, it was 21 to 24. I was really going out there, living life. I would just say really cross
Reel
your
it
T's
in.
and dot your I's. Yeah, reel it in. Make sure you know what's going on before you go into somebody's house.
Because condoms don't save you from murder. You heard it here, folks.
That they do not. But I'm praying for all these people that are sex deprived in this sex recession. I'm hoping they'll find love and they can get a COVID test and go out there and bang happily.
Yeah, safely and happily, and hopefully don't get murdered. Another thing that I saw was fucking nuts in San Diego. Like, those armored trucks that go to banks or like anywhere and like take cash out.
Yeah.
One fucking broke in San Diego and spewed cash all over the fucking road. And hella people just started coming and collecting cash. And then the company was like, if you noticed there was an abundance of cash on the road and you happened to scoop some up, could you please return said cash?
Oh my gosh. Yeah,
It's
right.
like,
I want to meet the
no.
person that took it back. Like, I mean, yeah, that would be
Like,
quite insane.
also, don't you have insurance? Like, why is it no, sister, no. Sit down. And it's not like a person like lost their wallet with their personal money in it. It's like, this is money that's insured to a bank that has nothing but money that don't even get me started. If Austin were here, we'd both be giggling. I also think another interesting thing I saw is Joaquin Phoenix and Rooney Mara are asking people not to eat turkeys, but to adopt them. And I can think of nothing more fucking manic and maddening than having a fucking turkey living at my house, because aren't turkeys like fairly aggressive and psychotic?
Yeah. And there's wild turkeys that run around my neighborhood, and they're pretty, they're, I don't know. They're like worse than chickens for
They're
sure.
like gangs. Yeah, they're like fucking
And wait,
nasty gangs.
what is their correlation? Are they just friends that believe in the turkeys together, or are they like a couple,
No,
or
they're
what's
dating.
going on?
They're a couple. They're a couple, and
I
they're
did not
super
know
vegan.
this.
Yeah, they're
And
hella
they probably
vegan.
live in Malibu and go to that Whole Foods every single day. I can picture their
Honestly,
life.
I wouldn't
pretty...
be surprised if they don't even live in Malibu.
Where would they
I
live?
think they might live in something more vegan, like somewhere else, like a farm.
Are you devastated
none of
over
my
Shawn
business,
Mendes and Camila Cabello's?
No, because I'm
What?
still convinced they're non-playable characters. They're fucking unreal.
Interesting. That is fascinating.
I was looking at pictures of them after their split, and I just feel like they're dead inside. They're dead behind the eyes. It's fucking weird. They're just like, we're gonna stay friends because we started friends and we'll always be friends. Anyone who's like instantly friends with their ex, you're an NPC.
Well,
Nobody
they seem
fucking
like
likes
very.
their ex initially.
Both of them are very like gentle and in tune with their emotions. Like Camila's always, I mean, which I respect, but they're always like, I feel like they probably talked about this a million times over, and it's like, is what it is. I think it started as a publicity. And I mean, yes, it's a relationship, so I hate to speculate. I mean, I guess I'm talking about it, but I feel like the publicity train ran its course, and they probably weren't as in love as they had sold the world on their love.
I mean, I don't agree with you, but that's only because I don't know. Like sometimes I think about Pete and Kim and I'm like, that's a publicity stunt.
Oh, 100%. And anyone that thinks differently, I don't know. There's no way that the
I want to
two
believe
of
in
them...
love.
No. You know what I did see over yesterday was this Alanis Morissette doc on HBO Max, which I guess she's not supporting. So it's like not it's hard because like I guess she feels that she was taken advantage of in the edit and spoke more than she wanted to about certain elements in her life, which I understand. Like I wish that the producer, the person that made this film, would have shown her and given her like final cut approval, because it is like, I watched the whole thing before I realized that Alanis wasn't in support of or promoting the doc. And it was such a, like, she is such a musician of our generation. Like she's phenomenal and fantastic, and I like cried 4 times watching it because it's so inspirational to see this woman like live out her dreams in like such an authentic way, and then to find out like she didn't like it was a true bummer. But it really did just like make me fall in love with her all over again. And that's all. But it's a good
I'll
watch.
have to watch that.
I guess
Yeah,
we're
I saw
conflicted
that
though.
Shane
Like,
posted about it.
I know.
Do you support something that is against the person?
And we realized that
it's
after we had, it's complicated, but like it is like,
some would say it's ironic, don't you think?
it's ironic, isn't it ironic?
Maybe a little too.
God, I love Alanis Morissette. Okay, well,
Yeah, I really do think.
I don't think we have time for Am I the Asshole? It's been an hour and 1 minute.
No, but I do think that there's more important things that we need to talk about, which is maybe you should be auditioning for Channing Tatum's Magic Mike reality show.
What is this?
Channing Tatum is doing a reality show, like casting the next like Magic Mike male stripper team. And after seeing you do a fucking handstand and twerking your ass with your legs spread in the air on a bed in Colorado, I'm like, should you be doing some sexy dancing or something?
Maybe I should.
I don't
I'm not
know,
as
babe.
muscular
You got the
as I
moves.
feel. I got the moves. I don't know if I've got the muscles. I'm going to need to look into the criteria for this.
I don't think you need. Right. Here's the bottom line. I think that there are different beauty standards across the board, and it's always a spectrum. I think your abs are fucking stunning.
Thank you.
Like, your body is cut and chiseled, daddy. Like, your
Wait.
shit is snatched. And
So
you
if
got
the
a little
trailer-
booty.
If the trailer's already out, that means this season's already cast, correct?
Oh, yeah. I didn't even
But
think
if it
about
gets
that.
picked up
I'm
for
so
a second
disappointed.
season, HBO Max does
You're
sponsor
in.
the podcast. Maybe I can find a way to like navigate my way in because I'm not above a reality show moment for myself. You know, like I missed the
And,
train.
like,
What?
what'd you miss the train on?
Oh, I was gonna say, did you know? Did I ever tell you? I had I mean, it doesn't mean anything, but I had auditioned to be. They were considering me to be in Queer Eye before it got rebooted, but then they had cast, and they were like seriously considering me, and then they
For
cast
what?
all the other for the I think the lifestyle one, and then
Okay.
they had cast all the other 3, or is there 5 of them? Everyone else was 10 years older than me. So they were like, the age gap's too big. But for a second there,
Wow.
you
I
know,
did not
that's
know
back when
that.
I was working at Clever. So that was quite a while ago. But you never know. Like Selling Sunset has launched all these women's careers. It has put Chriselle Staus on Dancing with the Stars. And you know what? I've decided that's something
Should you be
YouTubers
on
do
Dancing
now.
with the
So
Stars?
they're never going to invite
Should we
me.
be on Dancing with the Stars?
I'm not of JoJo Siwa status.
I don't know. I've got 30,000 followers on Instagram, so
You're a pretty
Kind of a
big
big
deal. All right,
I'm
you
a
guys.
big deal.
Well, I hope that you all have a dreamy Thanksgiving filled with love and family, or your chosen family, and lots of good food. Hopefully, you're a better
or
cook
if you
than
need
me.
alone time, I hope you get it.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I mean,
continue.
honestly,
I just wanted to acknowledge those of us who like to be alone, the introverts.
recharging sounds fantastic. And if you want to follow us on social media, we're at The Sip Official. We're also on there personally. And we'll be back together next week, right? Leslie Liz?
Of course we will. And one of these weeks.
course.
Oh,
No, I
we
mean,
should
like,
talk about that
together?
after the pod. But I would love to be, but we got to
We
figure it
can't
out.
do 2 virtuals in a row. I can't do that to the
No, I know. We'll
loving
figure it
people
out.
that watch this
If you
show.
have to fly me out, to Colorado from Arizona, that might be it.
I could potentially come to California next week too. Love that you guys are joining our scheduling process. All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in another week. We're also available anywhere you get your podcasts on audio platforms. We love you very much. Goodbye. And that's
the sip.
so didn't work. All right. Goodbye.
No, it did. There's a delay.